Welcome to Great Neighborhood Cooks. I'm your host, Rob Kircher. Each week I'm going to be knocking on the doors of amazing cooks who live down the street or around the corner. Who knows, maybe from your own neighborhood. For the most part, they're unsung cooks known mainly to their family and friends. Or they might be cooks from that great little hideaway restaurant that we love to discover. Either way, their relative obscurity is about to change as I bring them into the spotlight. So who will be the next discovered great neighborhood cook? Well, stay tuned to find out. So who will be the next discovered great neighborhood cook? Well, I'm here with my friend Ruth Manchester, and we're here at the home of a very busy couple. We're going to meet with Sherry DuPont, and she is a partner in the Collins DuPont Design Group in Naples, Florida, and her husband Dave, who really is a contractor, and he does a lot of the behind-the-scenes work to make sure everything gets done. But folks, there's another part of this story which is amazing, and that is the heart of their home is where they cook. So let's go in and meet them.
Absolutely. I'm ready.
Ruth, I love the bougainvillea here. Isn't it amazing?
It's beautiful.
Look at this home.
I know. And
My
these,
goodness.
this tile work on the staircase.
Incredible.
Is beautiful.
That's incredible.
And these
So
pots.
tasteful.
Yes. And
Well, let's knock on the door, okay?
okay.
Hello, Dave.
There's Sherry.
Hello,
Hi,
welcome.
Sherry.
Hi,
Thank
Sherry. How
you.
are you?
Good, good.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for doing
Oh, my pleasure.
Thanks for inviting us in your
Yeah.
lovely home. Pretty good.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Mwah.
Hey, Dave. How are you?
Thank you.
This is going to be fun. We can't wait.
I
Let's
know.
go in
Well,
the heart of
let's-
your home.
Okay,
Come on in.
you go by me.
Okay.
this. Isn't this spectacular?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, welcome to our arena kitchen. I mean, that's what Dave calls it because it's all set up that people can be here while we're cooking because people like to watch and people like to be in the kitchen. So everything was really set up that way so that we have separate but equal islands. He can be doing his thing over there. You can still have appetizers. There's plenty of places to sit. So
That's
it's
right.
all been set up that way and it has worked well for us for 17 years.
So, Sherry, I know that you and Ruth are old friends and you cook together often, and you have kind of this tradition, right? That every time you cook together, the first thing you do is what?
We have a shot of tequila. I mean, it kind of sets the pace, sets your nerves right there where they need to be to do
Calms
all
you
this.
down, right?
And, yeah, calms you down. So,
If you have any jitters, they're gone, right?
yeah.
Well,
So,
can we try that tradition now? Can we do that?
absolutely.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Now, what kind of tequila is this?
This is an añejo.
Oh,
So it's a little bit smoky.
smoky.
Yeah. Cheers.
Wow.
Cheers.
Prost.
Remember what Sherry said when we asked her to do this?
Yeah. Oh, she said, I'm very excited, but I'm also extremely nervous.
Terrified.
Terrified.
Terrified. That's
So
what it
this will
was.
take the terror
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Cheers.
Yum.
That is good.
Yep.
That is so smooth.
Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
we-
Well, I got to tell you, I'm going to be flying through this. This is great. Okay.
All right.
Well, Sherry, the other thing that you shared with us, okay, what Sherry shared with us, is you have such a busy life, and you have a lot of stress at work as a designer. And when you come here, it's sort of like the world changes for you. This is the heart of your home. This is where everybody congregates. This is where you kind of like relax, right?
Exactly. I mean, it takes, there's a rhythm to cooking, and you really have to get into it. You have to concentrate on it. It's still creative, just like
Yeah.
design. And as you can see, I mean, it's just a pleasant place to be. You've got your family and friends with you. It's all about relaxing and having a good time.
Now, I understand something else is that, you know, Dave, who you've been married to for 40 years, right?
40 odd years.
40 odd years, okay.
Very
How
odd.
many odds are in that? Okay, 40 odd years. And he does something that most husbands get in trouble for, but he will just at the last minute invite someone over for dinner, right?
Absolutely. I never know who's coming to dinner, so.
Or how many.
Or how many. So I have a repertoire of things that I can cook quickly. And so that's what we're doing today. There's prep work involved, a little bit of prep work ahead of time, but everything really comes together within the last 15, 20 minutes.
Right.
Okay, well, let's start with the appetizer.
Okay, good. So these are marinated artichokes that I find that it has more flavor with artichokes that have already been marinated rather than just artichokes right out of the can. So I've got good olive oil. Sorry, I got to put my glasses on, make sure.
Now, that's not extra virgin, it's just olive oil, right?
No, it's EV. Yeah, no, it's a good grade of extra virgin
It is
olive
extra
oil.
virgin,
This one is
okay.
an Italian.
And you just pick these up in the store, right? A jar of marinated
Yes.
artichoke hearts
Yeah,
and drain them.
I just drain them.
Okay.
These are, I actually got them at Costco. So, I mean, Dave is a Costco fanatic. So then I also, I make my own infused olive oil.
Oh,
So
you make your own.
I make my own, and I use fresh garlic. I'll just put several cloves of garlic in a pot casserole,
Yep.
and cover it in olive oil, and then bake it in the oven for about 25 or 30 minutes until it just lightly browns. So then I'll have the olive oil, and it's that I can put just a little bit of the infused olive oil, and then with the garlic cloves, then I clean them and put them in the freezer, and then I always have roasted garlic to give it a little bit of that earthy flavor. So I'm just going to put a couple of those in there.
So one of my favorite Christmas presents that Sherry gives me every year is her homemade marinara. And it's
Ooh.
divine.
Wow.
And that's an all-day process.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So we've got the artichokes and the olive oil and a little bit of garlic. And if fresh garlic is fine if you don't want to go through the roasted garlic. But then I put in, this is fresh grated Parmesan. We're going to just make a little noise. Hopefully this will work.
So it's like a rough cut, right?
Yeah. So I'm just going to taste this. Sorry. Okay. I'm just going to put a little bit of fresh lemon juice.
Yep.
I like it spiced, so you can use crushed red pepper, or today we're using cayenne. So I don't know, what is that, an eighth of a teaspoon?
Yeah, but,
Yeah, yeah.
but again,
And
it's a taste.
It's to taste.
David wanted a half a teaspoon. He
Yeah.
likes stuff hot.
A little bit of salt is good.
Yep.
Then I just throw a few, cherry tomatoes into this.
You always learn something new here. Always.
That's the point.
So
That's
then
the
I
point.
just pulse this. Okay. All right. A little taste here. All right, so I've
Okay,
got
we're
a
good.
little
All right.
green
Okay.
container over
Sure.
there.
I'll hold it for you.
I'll just around.
That's another little tip. See how she keeps her finger in the hole
Yeah, I
there?
noticed
That
that.
holds the blade from falling.
Ah. Good tips.
Yeah.
So we've got our artichoke dip and a little bit of fresh, not fresh, but aged Reggiano Parmesan, and we're going to have that with a little rosé that Dave will open for us. Here.
Love that sound.
I do too.
We lost Sherry.
Sorry.
You gotta be right here, Sherry.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. So here's your first course, and I can't wait to try it. Wow.
That's delicious,
Oh,
nice
that's-
and cold.
Oh, it tastes, I love that. Beautiful.
That looks so beautiful.
my
I have a
goodness.
little piece of cheese
Yeah.
too. Mm-mm. Great way to start.
Sherry, that is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's really simple.
It is.
And
The garlic is not
sometimes,
Um,
overpowering.
No,
And you can taste the lemon juice.
and
Very
it works
good.
so well with the Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. Wow. That is a winner, no question about it.
yeah.
Okay, so let's go on to the next course.